And hey, YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? DP here. We're giving you another MLB update. You see Sparky's joining. Sorry, he had to do a bark. And as you see today, I'm wearing the Saturday home alternate. Hopefully we get a chance to see this sometime again this year. Now, folks, I do have one of the new Nike ones. And I will show you that in a later video on how the MLB jerseys are. Basically, the Nike swoosh is right here. Alright, let's get into this real fast. As you heard, training camp 2.0, or should we say summer camp, or aka spring training 2.0 has started. And we will have a 60-game schedule, which we're hoping they get underway. Now, folks, kind of like, now the season will get underway on the 23rd. So that is some good news there. Now, it has been now confirmed the All-Star game is now canceled also. So they have canceled the All-Star game for this year. Man, you know, I'm almost 2 minutes and I've talked a lot already. That's good. So, now, also, the Cardinals will take on the White Sox at the Field of Dreams. But there's still no word yet if any fans will be at the game, because even though it's an 8,000 seat stadium that they're building at the Field of Dreams site, we do not know for sure if they will have fans at the game. So we gotta hope for the best. Now, as you know, the MLB draft was already held, and instead of, now, folks, I'm gonna get these certain picks they have in the draft, and that's one thing I want to talk about real fast. Why have like a contingency pick? Why don't you just have straight picks? Not these stupid odd picks. But they do that. Why do it like that? That makes no sense. I think, or had these certain dumb rounds. Just have regular rounds. Round 1, or round 2, or round 3, or round 4, or round 5, or round 6, or round 7, or round 8. Have just regular rounds of 30 picks each. By the way, let's see here. If they did it the right way, 40 rounds times 30 picks. That's 1,200 picks. That's a lot of draft picks. And, I think if they can, do, the NFL does 7 rounds, a little over 200. And the NBA does 2 rounds, 30, about 60 picks total. In the NHL, they do 7 rounds, about 31 picks per round. I think the MLB could do it too. And I think the best number of rounds they could do is probably 8. 8 rounds. Have fun. Now, folks, believe it or not, I had a friend who got drafted into the MLB. And his name's Jake. I'm friends with his dad. I think his dad, his dad is like a boss to me, because see, folks, I'm also sub for school districts. School district here in my area. I'm a substitute monitor. And basically, every time I see his dad, I go, "Hey, coach." I call him coach because he was one of my old gym teachers, and he is technically one of the coaches at the high school. Well, he was, of course. So every time I see Coach Depew, I go, "Hey, coach," or I go, "Hey, Coach Depew, what's up?" And he goes, he tells me what. So, um, that's how relationships is with your old teachers. And of course, he's not the head principal at the high school. So, if I become a monitor for today, believe it or not, he's my boss. By the way, folks, I just noticed something with my jersey. Now, folks, I have washed this a few times, and this is this is an iron label right here. It's peeling right there. Of course, this jersey costs $272. Yeah, $272, folks. Good jersey. And I do wear this mostly to games, and I do wear it out occasionally, but not too much. To tell you the truth, I wear it for the fun of it, and I wear it just to show it off, basically. And it's blank. There's no number here or on the back. It's just blank. But let me get back to coach. But Jake got drafted by the Tampa Bay Rays. But folks, he got drafted in one of those rounds where you're probably not going to come out of the major, come out of the minors. But also, he got traded. He eventually did get traded to the Red Sox organization. He really didn't get far. He got as far as Double A. He never made it to the big team, and he's now retired. But I give props to my friend Jake. He did give it a good shot and good valid effort. Oh, you just heard that, folks? I think I got an update coming. Let me check. Not giving me anything. So, I don't know. Find out later. That little ding ding you heard was my laptop. Alright, now, so let's get right into this. Once again, it's a 60 game schedule. Oh, and by the way, Jake, we'll give you a salute. And if you see this video, man, I care about you, man. Alright, let's get back into this. Alright, 60 game schedule. Now, originally, the Cardinals and Cubs were going to be playing in London. That's not going to happen this year. Maybe next year. And so that's really about it. So I can't wait. But folks, really, this season is going to be different because with the 6 running rule, which a lot of people do not like at all. People do not like this. rule. I think it pretty much sucks on how they got it. So, you know, but we'll see what happens going on to this year. We're really hoping that this runner at second in extra innings is only a 1 year thing. I don't like it, or other people don't like it. So we'll wait and see. But we'll see what really goes on, really, and stuff. Now, I do want to say this. There we go. I do want to say this, and this is coming from a fan. We're kind of glad that baseball is back, and they're going to do everything they can to keep it back. But you know, with this age of COVID going on and stuff, you really just can't take this virus light-handedly, folks. You really got to take this seriously. And if you're thinking, oh, well, I'm not going to get this virus, you know, this virus is nothing and stuff, you're going to get it. You know, do I think, you know, what I think of it, I think it is a big deal. You know, and it has cost us a lot. It has cost us a lot. And look where we're at now. We really cannot take this lightly, folks. We gotta treat this as a threat. That's going to be around until at least next year. So don't take this too lightly. Okay. So, really no new news to really report, except for July 23rd, folks. Get ready for it. And you know, I'm gonna go to the Cardinals Cyberfest. You know, how about this? I'll go to MLB.com and I'll go to the Cardinals itself for that. That's actually the best thing to do. Teams. Sometimes they move this thing so much around, you know. Okay, you know what? And I will actually give you the Cardinal schedule. So there we go. Now this is a new schedule, folks. It'll start at Busch on July 24th against the Pirates, a 3-game series, and then 2 games in Minnesota against the Twins. Then they will go to Milwaukee to take on the Brewers. For a 3-game set. Then they'll go to Detroit for 2. Then Detroit will be here for 2. So it's a back-to-back series against Detroit. They'll be here for 2, and then they'll be here for 2. The Tigers. Then a 3-game set against the Cubs. and then against the Cubs, and then another 3-game set against the Pirates. Then the White Sox will be here for, well, then we'll travel to, but don't forget that first game against the White Sox is at the Field of Dreams, and then we're going to be in Chicago for 2 more. Then we're staying in Chicago. We're going to the north side for a 3-game set against the Cubs starting on the 17th. You know, I should actually say these dates. So let's go back. The 24th to the 26th of July, the Cardinals are taking on the Pirates here at Busch Stadium. Then on the 28th to the 29th, we're in Minnesota for 2 games. Then the Brewers for 3 starting on July 31st through August 2nd. Then starting August 3rd, okay, we're in Detroit for 2 games on the 3rd and the 4th against the Tigers. And then on the 5th and the 6th, the Tigers come to Busch. Then on August 7th through the 9th, the Cubs come to town. Then August 10th through the 12th, it is the Pirates back in town. The 13th through the 16th is a series against the White Sox, with the first game on the 13th at the Field of Dreams. Then a day off on the 14th, and then we travel to Chicago, the south side, to take on the White Sox there on the 15th and 16th. But then the Cardinals go to the north side on the 17th to the 19th, where they'll take on the Cubs. Then on the 20th through the 23rd, the Reds come to town for a 4-game set. Okay, 4-game set against the Reds. Then on the 24th to the 26th, the Royals come to town. And then then a day off on the 27th. Then on the 28th to the 28th to the 30th, the Indians come to town. Then on the August 31st through September 2nd, the Cardinals will be in Cincinnati for a 3-game set. Quick shot on your paw. Day off on the September 3rd, the 4th through the 6th, no, to the 7th. The 4th through the 7th of September, the Cardinals are in Chicago once again to take on the Cubs. Then the 8th through the 9th, they're back in town against the Twins. A day off on the 10th. And then the Reds come back to town for a 3-game set starting on September 11th through the 13th. Then they're in Milwaukee for a 3-game set starting on the 14th, ending on the 16th. And then they're in Pittsburgh for a 4-game set starting on the 17th and ending on the 20th. Then the Royals will come to town on the 21st, going to the 23rd. Basically, they're going to Kansas City and they're not coming to town. They'll be in Kansas City. And then rounding it out on the 24th to the 27th with a 4-game set against the Brewers. Those are the games. That's a lot of games. Those are all 60, folks. So that's about it. So tell me what series you like. And also, folks, please remember these dates can change. Now, with a lot of stuff going on, all this could change, folks. We could have no season at all. So be advised. So until then, folks, I'll catch you later. Remember, we can't plant on this curve, folks. And just know baseball will be back to normal next season. Or in 2022. So until then, I'll see you around.